I learned about Providence Student Union through their group leaders, Zach Mazera and Aaron Regenberg. And I also learned about them through their activism up at the State House.
So I became part of PSU specifically because I've just, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to make a change in my schools because I've never really liked how things were working.
Well, to begin with, we have a chart, and how we did it was we put a whole bunch of topics, and for a couple of days we discussed about each topic and why should this topic be selected.
They brought to my attention, and really a lot of people's attention, a lot of the issues that are going on with this kneecap, why it's the wrong test, why it doesn't measure what they want it to measure, and really how it's been just a giant money drop, basically.
The students first had to organize themselves to understand what the litigation was and what role it would play and what role it wouldn't play. I also saw students emerge as they had to be engaged in the process of testifying, gathering evidence. So I also saw student leadership emerge in that.
PSU is quite successful at the moment. We really blew up in a year. We managed to just go from like one high school and just.
I think generally our idea is that you attack problems at each school with each united group.
I showed my teacher an example of a plan I had for the school, and she was like, oh, you should come after school and meet this group. They do a lot of stuff like this.
And we all have our own little meetings there after school during the week, but they're all a part of the greater PSU.
And now we're the great, good-looking citywide union that we are now.
All of us are just pretty much there to give the students perspective at every meeting, and we all talk about each other's experiences at school.
I came to the program because I wanted to learn more talking skills and how to discuss problems and how to fight something that you would like to change in your school.
I think before PSU, students really didn't have a voice to speak out, and now that PSU is kind of growing and thriving, students have they have a much bigger role in their education, which they should. And they have a voice to speak out about things that they think affect them negatively or positively.
They could make courts listen to them, they could make agencies listen to them. We even went to the Supreme Court. And so it seemed like it was a very, very powerful experience for them, realizing how important their voices could be when they put them together.